How's it going, guys? So, I'm really not stoked about the upcoming Call of Duty 4 remaster. And I think Activision and Infinity Ward are kind of slimy with the way they've forced you to purchase Infinite Warfare before getting, or in order to get Call of Duty 4. But let's talk about this for a second here. Let's talk about Call of Duty 4, what it'll be like to play it again. So, you know, Call of Duty 4 came out in 2007, I believe it was, and it was a huge hit. Everyone loved Call of Duty 4. There were previous Call of Duties before that, of course, Finest Hour. Call of Duty 2 was really popular as well, but Call of Duty 4 really changed the Call of Duty multiplayer. It added a whole bunch of new things. Kill streaks comes to mind, but tons of new things to the Call of Duty franchise that really changed the way Call of Duty was viewed. And personally, I love Call of Duty 4. I have like over 60-70 days on that game. It's disgusting. I put way too much time into that game, but it's such a fun game. It's so simple. I love the fact that everybody has the same kill streaks. I love the fact that guns and DLC DLC isn't really purchasable unless we're talking about maps or a hat for your Xbox 360 avatar. It's not just cluttered with DLC and bullshit. I like there's no death streaks, and I like that there's no, I know that we haven't seen death streaks in a while, but there's just no bullshit. It's a very simple Call of Duty, and it is very balanced in that regard, and I love that. And so I was initially excited when I heard that there would be a Call of Duty 4 remaster, but then I started thinking for a little bit, and here's the thing. When I played Call of Duty 4, and odds are when you guys were really into Call of Duty 4, this was probably years ago, right? I mean, for me, it was 2009 where I really picked up and played it all the time, and that's like 6-7 years ago. It's a while ago. A lot's changed. I'm not in high school anymore. I'm an adult. I have a job. There's things that I have to do now, and I find that my best IRL friends, most of them at least, they haven't even upgraded to the next gen console. They haven't even purchased a PS4 or an Xbox One. They're still on the old gen, and they don't even play that much. And the ones that do upgrade, they don't play Call of Duty that much anyway. So I'm thinking, well, if I buy this, it's pretty much just going to be me playing it along with 2 or 3 other IRL friends. I mean, that's literally it. So it's not going to be the same, right? I think one of the main reasons I played Cod4 so much is because I had such a fun time playing it with my friend, like Cameron and Mike Beggs, just a couple buddies from high school that I really enjoyed playing with. We'd play every day, and I know that if I were to purchase it now, it would be very, very different. It would still probably be fun, but it wouldn't be the same, and I think that that's sort of a key thing to recognize, because Activision and Infinity Ward are sort of pushing this remaster because they want to target your nostalgia, and they want you to get excited about Call of Duty again. And I think it's working for a lot of people, but it's just something to think about. A lot has changed, and you might not have the same friends that are online, and things are not the same. You might not even have that much time to game anyway, but that's not even really the point. The point is, it won't be the same. So I'm actually more excited about the new Call of Duty itself, Infinite Warfare, than I am about the remaster, which is strange because I love Call of Duty 4. But I think that at least with the new COD, I'll be able to create new memories with friends, and I won't be living in the past, if that makes sense. So that's just my opinion. Now, if you have friends that are still on the net, or that are on the current gen consoles, and they still play Call of Duty on a regular basis, that's awesome. You guys are lucky. Because when you grow up, people don't play as much anymore. It becomes harder to find time for gaming. So definitely appreciate that if you're in that scenario where all your friends still play all the time. That's awesome. Get the new Call of Duty. If you don't like Infinite Warfare, then play the shit out of the remaster and have a good time with it. That's perfectly acceptable. I just know that it'll be different, so that's why I'm more stoked about the new COD and not the remaster. Now, I'm sure the remaster will be great. I'm sure they're going to do a great job touching up the graphics, and I'm sure they're going to top up the sound and make everything all pretty. And I'll be excited to see Call of Duty 4 at 60 FPS on a console instead on a PC, like I've been playing it recently. But this has just sort of been my little thought process here, and I thought I'd share it with you guys, give you guys something to think about. And if you guys like this commentary, give it a like. If you hated it, dislike it. If you want to see me naked, just ask, and I'll catch you guys next video.